Chainsaw Man is gearing up to be the next Jujutsu Kaisen, but with extra depression. Even so, here are the best moments when Chainsaw Man broke the internet. The Chainsaw Man movie got all of us in our feels, but there were some insane fight sequences too. Of course, the highlight has to be the two lovebirds Denji and Reze going at each other, but not in your typical romantic manner. Mappa nailed it with the animation as always, and everyone was thrilled to see such an epic battle between two hardcore devils. With this quality, we can't wait to see what's next for our boy Denji. Chainsaw Man against Katana. Man was a fight to behold, and I'm talking about the ultimate rematch here. Denji didn't have a chance during their first encounter because he had no idea about his opponent's secret moves. But now he's got a trick of his own up his sleeve, or in this case, down his jeans. It was the perfect way for him to win this battle by making his opponent target his head. And if you think about it, this was the complete opposite of when Thanos told Thor he should have gone for the head. Denji has one crucial weakness, but luckily for him, the Bat Devil doesn't possess any impressive knockers. Look, Pochita may have been super cute, but the Chainsaw Devil is seriously overpowered, and this particular sequence shows us why. That gigantic bat had no chance of winning, and Denji sliced him up real good the moment he got serious. Remember, our boy did all of this to save Power and her kitty cat, so he truly is a man of culture. Denji is an amazingly written character because he's the literal personification of a man with nothing to lose. He's been treated horribly his whole life, so fighting the Eternity Devil for 3 days straight didn't seem like overkill to him. The man put on such a show that his own opponent begged him to put an end to its misery. That's an insane flex, and it goes on to show how resilient our main character is. If only his mental health could also catch a break.
そん苦しい顔見な、いちごちゃんに。ひらめいたぜ。に切られて血流して、てめえの血飲んで回復が完成しちまったね。ノーベル賞は俺もんだぜ。
この最高にネジがぶっ飛んでる男なら
もう終わるのか
ダメみたいだな。なら仕方ない。皆殺しコースかな。一緒に飲みますか。いいじゃないですか。
Okay, so this one's a bit unorthodox because it's not exactly from the movie, but it has become synonymous with it. We're covering the moments when Chainsaw Man broke the internet, and the Reze dance clip is the literal definition of virality. Seeing our cute murderer dancing like that has made everyone around the world go crazy, and the clip's even broken records on social media. Despite Reze's tragic backstory and ending, the fans are keeping her memory alive with this clip, and it's definitely a pop culture moment to remember.
Like, 合ってんじゃねえ、モテ。おい、なんか変な感じだ。ああ？
おい。
班との連絡が取れない。
三島修造。
三島修造。
三島！
Well, Well, look who we have here. Makima is supposed to be Denji's ultimate baddie, but the term bad applies to her in more ways than one. Of course, there's lots to uncover regarding her character, but for now, we'll focus on how she managed to get rid of all those goons without even needing to be anywhere near them. This was an insane display of power, and it got all the anime watchers running off to Google so that they can find out exactly what her skills are. Man, Denji sure knows how to pick 'em, doesn't he?
Con.
たかが胸を追うために
Denji may have gotten his chance to flex against the Bat Devil, but he had no energy left to fight the Leech Devil, which normally would have meant his end. Luckily, his buddy Aki arrived in the nick of time to save him with the calmest summoning you'll ever hear in anime. The word Kon may sound like a meditative chant, but the Fox Devil it summons is the furthest thing from it. This was such a badass moment, and it's given birth to countless memes all over the internet with pet owners involving their pets.
死んでちょうだい。いただきます。コン。悪魔だね。よし。
この血の匂いは
俺たちの日常をこう
作戦開始じゃ。
頭狙ってきやがった。今度は俺が狩られる側ってわけだな。
Kenjiro Tsuda is an amazing voice actor, but he always seems to get the most stoic characters. Nanami's already met his end in Jujutsu Kaisen, but in Chainsaw Man, it does look like Kishibe is the toughest cookie of them all. The way he owns both Denji and power without putting in much of an effort was truly outstanding. He's able to make two overpowered devils look like kindergarten kids, although they can qualify for that based on the total number of brain cells they possess too. All around, it's a great sequence, and hopefully we can see more of Kishibe being an absolute badass.
Imamaで一番良かったぞ。もっと本体が貧血になることと。
あげる泳ぎ方。脱ぎなよ。
エッチすぎじゃない。なりたくなってきた。
どうせ暗くて。
ここで脱いだらマキマさんちまう。
デンジ君もおいでよ。早く。
Yes, it's fair to say that the pool scene from the Reze Arc movie has a fan base of its own. However, after you're done watching the movie, you just want to come back to this moment and cry. It's such a beautiful and emotional moment that it's hard for anyone to ignore it. Man, we know that Denji has faced lots of hardships, but this has got to be one of the most tragic love stories we've seen in recent history. The animation was great as always, but even the music here was absolute cinema.
あげると私が全部
Like, share, and subscribe if you like this list and want to see part 2 of this topic. Have any suggestions? Drop them in the comments below and I'll see if I can make a video on them.